Well, hello, my beautiful holiday gumdrops, and welcome to another exciting episode of Arrow Nicely News. It's Friday, December 23rd, 2022. My name is Lenny Hernandez, and we got a delightful episode in store for you today. We're following up last week's holiday video release by checking out the reactions from residents of our communities. We're getting an update on Arrow's 45 Days of Holiday Cheer. We're marching in time with several of our communities who joined in parades. And finally, we are turning the page of Arrow's newest book, written by its residents, the thrilling Bold and the Beautiful Season 2, which released on December 15th. Yes, believe it or not, we've got all that in one exhilarating episode. So, without any further ado, allow me to welcome you to Arrow Nicely News. Last Friday, Arrow Senior Living released its latest holiday video, White Christmas. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, take a few minutes to go and check it out because it is delightful, heartwarming, and I promise you that you will not regret it. And while you're at it, be sure to watch Arrow Nicely News' behind the scenes episode from last Friday as well to see some of the talented visionaries who made the magic happen. It is awesome. Seriously, go check them both out. Links can be found in the description, so don't miss out. Well, we thought that we would share with you some of the endearing moments that happened when residents of Arrow communities finally had the chance to watch the video that so many of them worked hard to create. Dozens of residents across all of our communities practiced the song and performed it beautifully. So here are a few reactions to seeing themselves and their peers in the final product.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write.
We just want to take another moment to congratulate everyone who worked so diligently on White Christmas. I mean, it turned out just so good. It's so good. It makes us happy to know that it is out there bringing joy to so many people. Over 1,500 views right now on YouTube. As of right now, 1,500. That's so many in just a few days. Now let's take a quick look at Arrow's 45 Days of Holiday Cheer. Arrow's 45 Days of Holiday Cheer is a celebration of everything the holiday season has to offer. We created a calendar where each day brings a new theme, event, project, or something surprising to help residents just celebrate the season. The most recent days of holiday cheer included National Wreaths Across America Day, Holiday Sweater Day, Las Posadas, Festive Food Day, and many more. The 45 Days of Holiday Cheer also included Hanukkah celebrations and the release of Arrow's most recent diversity and inclusion video, a Hanukkah conversation with Clémence Boulouque.
There is a group called the Maccabees who fought against this oppression and were able to defeat the king. And they, as a celebration, they reconsecrated the temple. And they lit up the menorah, which is the candelabrum that was used in the temple. And this is where the miracle happened. They only had an amount of oil that should have lasted for 8 days. And instead, for 1 day.
1 day.
Instead, it lasted for 8 days. So Hanukkah is a holiday that lasts 8 days, because that's the memory of this miracle. It's also called the Festival of Lights for this reason.
Right.
Now, if you haven't had a chance to watch the video, the link is in the description also. It is as informative as it is touching to learn about the Festival of Lights and what it means to the Jewish people. So be sure to pop over to your community's social media to check out even more of the wondrous celebrations going on for Arrow's 45 days of holiday cheer. And speaking of cheeriness, a couple of our communities have put their holiday spirit on the move by parading it about, literally. Vitalia Strongsville held a puppy parade in the community, and the four-legged furry friends made everyone's day with their excitement and love. Then, over at the Wildwood Senior Living, residents and team members decked out the community's car and bus to join in the Web City Christmas Parade. The parades were so much fun for everyone involved, and a huge thanks to the communities for walking the walk to share their holiday spirit. Oh, that is so great. Oh, our last story of the day is a juicy one, as it's about Arrow Senior Living's resident-written soap opera and thriller, The Old and the Beautiful. Last year, Arrow published the first volume of this outrageous story, which ended on a character in the story being buried alive. Oh my, talk about a nail-biting cliffhanger. Well, residents have been hard at work the past year writing the Edge of Your Seat next volume, which Arrow published in hardback format and released on December 15th. The second season of The Old and the Beautiful raises the stakes, multiplies the double crosses, and leads the character in the story to a fiery climax in a story that proves that you are never too old to save the world. Romance, murder, and dastardly deeds abound in this exciting conclusion to the Shady Bluff saga. To celebrate the release of the new book, the Wildwood Senior Living held a book signing with two of the authors, Donna Birdsong and Carol Parker. The event was even covered by the local news with a write-up on their website. To learn more about Season 2 of The Old and the Beautiful, I caught up with Howard Simmons, editor of the book, and chatted with him about these shocking next installments.
I think the newest season is a much bigger story. So you basically take everything that was in the first book and we just kind of expanded, built on it. So each new chapter that came out was a little bit more intrigue, a little bit more mystery, and quite a few deaths this time.
People were just being hacked off left and right?
Well, one of the responses we got back from some of the residents was that there are too many characters, so we need to kill some of them. And they did. So
Who's behind you?
So this is Season 2's Big Bad. So it's Dr. Basil Q. Forthright. Let's just say that he is pulling some strings. If anyone is not surprised by the ending, I call shenanigans, because there is no way that you can read the story and predict how it's going to end. Yeah, so we had 16 communities and a total of 38 residents participate in finishing the story of The Old and the Beautiful. So there will not be a Season 3.
Oh.
However, there is something else, another project in the works. So
Oh, okay. So no Season 3. This is the end, but there's something different potentially happening that you're working on.
right, yeah, there is maybe a different story that the residents have cooking up.
Oh, I love it. And let's give a huge shout out to the residents at Wildwood for kind of guiding the ship there towards the end, right?
Yeah, they basically started off the book, and then a few of the residents came through and wound up really finishing it off with a really surprising and explosive climax.
Boom. I love it. Howard, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today, Howard, and congratulations on another successful and heart-pounding season of The Old and the Beautiful. Now, to pick up your own copy of the book, scan this QR code right here or Click the link in the description below and prepare yourself to read cover to cover because you will not be able to put it down. You will not be able to. I'm telling you, it is just pure gold from cover to cover. Oh man, I can't wait to crack that book open. Well, everybody, that'll do it for today's episode of Arrow Nicely News. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by today to say hello, and I hope that you are walking away feeling uplifted and ready to enjoy your weekend. I know I am. And for most of the country, I think it's going to be a cold one, so bundle up, y'all. For Arrow Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. Have a wonderful weekend, an even better week, and we'll see you all next Friday.